In a world where we are constantly encouraged to share, post, and broadcast every aspect of our lives, it is vital to remember the value of discretion. Not everyone who listens to your struggles is rooting for your success. Some people might weaponize your vulnerabilities against you. Guard your weaknesses as you would a treasure, because they hold the power to make or break your spirit. When you share your weaknesses with the wrong people, you're handing them a tool they can use to limit you. You're giving them access to your inner fears and doubts. Instead, channel those vulnerabilities into growth. Use them as stepping stones toward becoming the strongest version of yourself. Silence is golden. There is wisdom in holding back. When you choose not to reveal your every thought, fear, or struggle, you maintain control over your narrative. Silence allows you to focus on your inner growth without the distractions of external judgment or criticism. Think about the great leaders and achievers of our time. They didn't rise to the top by exposing their fears or insecurities to the world. They faced their challenges privately and emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Their silence spoke volumes. We live in a society obsessed with vulnerability. While it is important to be authentic, it's equally important to recognize that not every aspect of your life needs to be shared. Be selective. Share your strengths, your victories, and your lessons learned. Let your story inspire others, but keep the struggles that shaped you close to your heart. This isn't about hiding who you are. It's about protecting your journey. Your weaknesses are not for everyone to see. They are sacred, meant to be understood and overcome by you. The world will see the results of your resilience, not the cracks in your foundation. Every one of us has weaknesses. They are a part of being human. The difference lies in how we handle them. Do we let them define us, or do we use them to fuel our growth? Take a moment to identify your weaknesses. Write them down if you must. But instead of dwelling on them, ask yourself, how can I turn this into a strength? For example, if you struggle with public speaking, take courses, practice, and turn that weakness into a powerful tool for communication. Every weakness is an opportunity in disguise. But to transform it, you must work on it privately. Not everyone will understand your struggles, and that's okay. The most important person who needs to understand and overcome them is you. While it's important not to share your weaknesses broadly, having a small, trusted circle can make all the difference. These are the people who support you unconditionally, who see your potential even when you don't see it yourself. Choose them wisely. These individuals are your confidants, your cheerleaders, and your accountability partners. When you confide in them, you're not just sharing your weaknesses, you're inviting them to help you grow. But remember, trust is earned. Don't let just anyone into your inner circle. Self-awareness is your greatest asset. It's the key to understanding your weaknesses without being controlled by them. When you are self-aware, you acknowledge your limitations, but you don't let them define you. You use them as fuel to drive your growth. Spend time reflecting on your life. Meditate. Journal. Engage in activities that help you connect with yourself. The more self-aware you become, the less you will feel the need to share your weaknesses with others. You will trust yourself to handle them, and that trust will become your strength. Failure is not a weakness. It's a stepping stone to success. Every successful person has faced failure, often more times than they can count. But they didn't broadcast their failures to the world. They learned from them, adapted, and moved forward. When you fail, and you will fail, don't dwell on it. Don't let it become your identity. Instead, extract the lessons, apply them, and keep moving forward. Failure is temporary. Growth is permanent. Confidence doesn't come from sharing your struggles. It comes from overcoming them. Every time you face a challenge head on, you build confidence. Every time you push through your fears and doubts, you become stronger. Action is the antidote to fear. If you feel weak, do something about it. Take a step, no matter how small, toward overcoming that weakness. Each step will reinforce your belief in yourself. When you've worked on your weaknesses privately and turned them into strengths, you inspire others not through your words, but through your actions. People respect strength, resilience, and results. They are drawn to those who rise above challenges and succeed despite the odds. Your story has the power to motivate others, but only when you've lived it fully. Share your triumphs, your lessons, and your journey, but keep your process sacred. Let me remind you of something crucial before we conclude. Strength inspires strength. When people see you overcoming challenges, they find the courage to face their own. By showing resilience, determination, and the ability to rise above difficulties, you're not just winning your personal battles, you're leading others by example. Each time you transform a weakness into a strength, you light the path for someone else. Be the proof that growth is possible, and your story will motivate countless others. As we bring this message to a close, remember this. Your weaknesses are not your identity. They are stepping stones on your path to greatness. Protect them, work on them, and transform them. The world doesn't need to see your struggles. It needs to see your strength. So don't share your weaknesses. Share your victories. Share your resilience. Share your transformation. Let your journey be a testament to the power of perseverance and self-belief. Thank you. Let me tell you something about life, success, and the journey to greatness. Along the way, you're going to meet people who doubt you, criticize you, and sometimes outright hate you. That's inevitable. But here's the truth. Their hate is not a reflection of your worth or your potential. It's a reflection of their fears, their insecurities, and their inability to see beyond their own limitations. So let them hate, let them talk, let them doubt, because their negativity is nothing more than noise, a distraction from the greatness you're destined to achieve. Hate comes in many forms. It might look like jealousy when you start making progress. It might sound like doubt when you share your dreams. It might feel like betrayal when the people you thought were friends turn their backs on you. But remember this. Hate often arises not because you're doing something wrong, but because you're doing something right. When you strive for greatness, you become a mirror. Your ambition, your success, your drive, they reflect what others lack. And instead of working on themselves, some people will choose to tear you down. But their hate isn't your burden to carry, it's their problem to solve. Hate can be powerful, but only if you let it. Don't let it break you, let it build you. When they say you can't do it, prove them wrong. When they say you don't have what it takes, show them what you're made of. When they try to bring you down, use that energy to rise higher. Muhammad Ali once said, "I've wrestled with alligators, I've tussled with a whale, handcuffed lightning, thrown thunder in jail." That kind of confidence doesn't come from listening to critics. It comes from believing in yourself even when no one else does. Let their words push you forward, not hold you back. The best way to silence your critics is not with words, but with results. They might mock your dreams, but they won't laugh when you make them a reality. They might doubt your abilities, but they'll respect your accomplishments. Success is the loudest voice in the room. It speaks for itself. When you achieve what they said you couldn't, their words lose power. When you build the life they thought was impossible, their doubts fade away. Don't waste time arguing with them. Let your success do the talking. Haters thrive on attention. They want you to react. They want you to lose focus. Don't give them that power. Stay locked in on your goals. Stay committed to your purpose. Every second you spend worrying about what they think is a second you could spend building your dream. Every ounce of energy you waste on them is energy you could use to grow. Remember why you started. Remember who you're doing this for. And let that purpose guide you, not their negativity. Success isn't free. It comes with a price, and part of that price is criticism. If you're doing something meaningful, people will notice. And not everyone will like it. But that's okay. You weren't put on this earth to please everyone. You were put here to fulfill your potential. Understand this. The more successful you become, the more hate you'll attract. But also understand this. The more successful you become, the less their hate will matter. Because when you're at the top, the noise from the bottom becomes irrelevant. When the hate comes, don't let it make you bitter. Let it make you better. Stay humble. Don't waste time proving your worth to people who don't deserve it. Stay hungry. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep striving for more. Humble yourself enough to learn from criticism, but never let it define you. Use it as a tool, not a rule. Stay focused on your path, and remember, every great achiever faced resistance. Every great story had its critics. But the great ones didn't stop, and neither should you. Not everyone in your life will support you. That's a fact. But the right people will. Find those who uplift you, who believe in you, who push you to be better. Surround yourself with people who see your potential and remind you of it when you forget. Your circle matters. Choose wisely. Let go of those who bring you down, and hold on to those who lift you up. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how many people hate you. It's about how many people love and support you. It's easy to respond to hate with hate, but don't. When you stoop to their level, you lose sight of your greatness. Rise above. Let them hate, but don't hate back. Stay focused on your journey, and let your success be your response. Remember, hate is a burden. Don't carry it. Let it go. Forgive those who doubt you, but don't let their doubts define you. Forgive those who criticize you, but don't let their criticism stop you. Forgive those who hate you, but don't let their hate change you. Let them hate you. Let them doubt you. Let them talk about you. But don't let them stop you. You have a purpose to fulfill, a dream to achieve, a life to build, and no amount of hate can take that away from you. Greatness isn't about pleasing everyone. It's about staying true to yourself, your vision, and your goals. So keep going, keep grinding, keep proving them wrong. And when you reach the top, don't forget to look back and thank them for the motivation. Because at the end of the day, their hate wasn't a roadblock. It was a stepping stone. And it helped you become the unstoppable force you are today. Thank you.